Batman. Can't help myself. It's not my fault. It's just my excitement for the bats. For the Batman. No. I love Telltale games, but I mean, I don't care. You know, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just, you know... There's no sense of urgency when it comes to a Telltale game. Like, I'm gonna get it when it comes out. The difference between getting the season pass and not is like, what, $5? Yeah. I love your games. You deserve the $5 extra. That's the way I feel about it. I'm just saying. I love that episode 1 is called The Enigma. If you know me, you know I love my puns, so, you know, it's a nice way to call out the new villain. Mr. Enigma. Edward Enigma is his name. I love how they warn you of that every time you start a Telltale game. Like, listen. Everything you do matters.
My parents gave their lives for me. They
became
my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth.
So no restarts.
Thomas Wayne was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham.
People are freaking out over Hellblade having permadeath right now, so maybe a Telltale game where you can't like redo a choice is not the best idea.
The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Oh, Batman.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw.
It looks like they ironed it out here.
Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Woo, if that's not on the nose. Hey, I wonder who that is.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance.
I'm glad we're getting the Playboy part out
if a
of
man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
What do you think, Master Bruce?
Always a good
Must
look.
be hard to stay true to yourself.
Get the Playboy out.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little.
Hey, Alfred. Okay, listen. We all wear masks, metaphorically.
But some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Like a cell phone or a...
The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're
Listen,
here.
Alfred, don't give me your voice hints.
We're in. You should be
Okay,
able
I'm
to
the
pick up
goddamn
audio
Batman.
from
Listen.
Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
How am I supposed to blend in? I'm Bruce Wayne. Who's signing this guy's checks?
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Look in the
Someplace
I
where
mean,
only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori.
I knew that. That's it. I was about to say that.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him
From your father's time.
Oh,
I
God.
think that's Riddler.
I love how in Telltale Batman, you know, I mean, at least in regular Batman, the name Thomas Wayne was a, you know, it's a...
Is something wrong? You seem
It
distracted.
held reverence.
Bruce,
In Telltale Batman,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
just-
You'd better gear up.
you can't just blow
it's just
me
kind of
off.
stained.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that. I never do this.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
bet you don't.
You know,
Especially
me
when the
neither.
billions are on the table.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir,
He's
it's time
awfully
to leave.
close.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer?
Yes, to.
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh, backbone.
Now, let's get started.
It's escalated extremely fast.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Is it really in a closet? No, right? He's wearing it under the Armani. The loads.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Do you not know who I am? I mean, like, I don't even know. Like, if I was a goon and I just saw one guy walking very calmly down a hallway, I don't think I'd mess with him. He'd probably be the one I let go. Isn't Bruce Wayne recognizable enough at this point?
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrabbling audio
There's an
now.
awful lot of people out there who don't seem to know who Bruce Wayne
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
is. Irony.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler. He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Troy Baker's Bruce is on point. His Bruce is on point right now. What? It is on pizzling. Good for you. Out here making Kevin Conroy proud. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Troy. I'm proud of you.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Mori.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal
That doesn't
with
look like a
me.
slot machine.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Your pinkies.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
That riddle is killing me, I'm sorry.
A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant men to madness. It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to...
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
your skull. Once it's in there, oh, it never gives you a moment's peace.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
What in the heck is going on with this game right now? So weird, it's not letting me highlight the goon. Look at that. It's... Look at this! Why is it doing that? Like, the cursor is disappearing as soon as I hover it over the guard. Can't do a thing. Telltale. Telltale, why? Why have you done this? Why have you done this to me? I guess a restart is in order. Yeah, it broke. We like to save the glitches for the streams. That's how we keep things interesting around here. We like to break continuity and ruin the archival footage with glitches. Thank you, fucking. No, you know, I'm fine. It's the dangers of being in real time, right? It's a. I know what I signed up for. It's all good. Oh man, these loads are destroying my soul. That's why we install games now. Isn't that why we install these things?
Please, please. We can
so that things like this won't
anything
happen?
You want.
Staring at a bat for like a minute and a half? Just... You're not loading Grand Theft Auto.
Back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run.
Bruh.
Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant men to madness.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Wrap around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in there, oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Mori. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Audio playback fully functional.
You can just storm.
Time for a distraction.
I will get bored. You won't like that.
What the?
Oh my bats! No! Oh jeez, it's all fun and games until you get Batman. I think the worst thing about it is that you don't see it coming.
I'm losing patience, Mori. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Like, have you ever been scared by one of your friends before?
Batman,
They poke
we
you in
can't
the
get
back,
in.
you're like, huh!
The front covered by gunmen and...
Well, imagine that,
back
except you go
barricaded and
unconscious.
blackjack tables.
Like, instantly.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We hit them with the tear gas, okay? I'm not a savage.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh, not the pinky!
I'll clear
Well,
a
he can
path.
no longer be
Wait for
refined
my
at this
signal.
point.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Sorry, dude. Get him! That's at the very least a couple of ribs.
Batman!
It is a happy day
You're
when
ahead of
Batman is
schedule.
just Captain America.
I'm a little busy
and
right now, but I'll
Yeah.
see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Oh, don't you dare be savage on my watch. God, see?
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Did you not see what happened to the last 5 people that... Oh no, your pancreas.
Oh, you can.
Nope. See, that's what he gets for calling me Bats. You gotta earn that nickname, okay?
I've heard stories in the streets about
Just
you,
come in as a
Batman.
noob,
You're the
calling me
biggest name in
Bats.
Gotham since...
I don't know you.
Well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Oh, good lord, I forgot about his fingers.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Wow,
Says
I even
the
like
man
this
with
Batman
a hook
voice.
at his throat.
His voice is dope. Very nice.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men
Gordon,
mop up
now.
what Pat...
He was monologuing pretty hard there. I mean, I don't know what he expected.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Nope.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you
Down forward punch, Batman.
how it was done. Back in the day.
Lord. But the whole idea of Batman is realistic, right? How are these people? I know they're psychopaths, but really?
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
You know, I'm a relatively tall fellow, and I gotta be honest, if Batman punched me in the head, I would immediately go unconscious like I had narcolepsy. I don't understand how the Riddler can take so
Follow
many
the
hits to the
power
chin
lines.
and
There must be a weak
he
point.
still has enough mental capacity to taunt Batman. Sorry about your fingers, but you know, at least you still have a neck. At least he still has a neck.
You broke the
They'll put that on
cage.
his tombstone.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice.
I don't
Ridiculous.
know if we put
Either
the
way, you
people
won't be the one to
throat
put
slashers
me there.
next to the gamblers. You feel me? Like, this seems like a weird equivalency.
The embezzlers will go next to the serial murderers.
What? What? Send that fool to Arkham City. Arkham City was a good idea, it just had a crazy person. Oh, good God. Super. What?
Enough of this!
How are you you know
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get
you
hurt.
look like you weigh
And we know you
130
can't let
pounds.
that happen.
How did you survive a body slam? You know what? You know what? We may need. I hope there's a bat push-up mini game. Because, whoa. Something about you, an sociopath gives you like stamina of a god. Maybe being evil isn't all that bad. Alright, we've got the updated technology. What is this?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
What?
After all, we're
Amanda Waller? Thanks for Suicide Squad, you piece. I mean, very nice, Amanda Waller in this universe. I can guarantee you she's still a hard ass. Guarantee you, this is still a ruthless woman. I mean, she should be. She's Amanda Waller, but still. When you lower your expectations so much, they're practically subterranean. You don't have much to do you? There's not much left, is there? When your expectations are subdermal. Buh-huh.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Isn't that evident? No. Never mind.
Your days are numbered,
We already had this argument.
We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Oh.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all
It's the
told.
lieutenant that shoots people.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting
Batman
us.
answer.
That's because he hadn't.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez
That's
on it right
really
away.
funny.
Commissioner Gordon.
I just
Brace yourself.
I just finished watching the
Just so
Lego
you
Batman
know,
movie.
this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary
I'm
Batman.
surprised he's still at the scene.
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Trying to be Bat.
Riddler's
Batman,
their
I'm
case.
sorry.
The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open
Your
arms.
friend's close.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty,
Trying to be
Batman.
that pragmatic.
The
here.
agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement
Gordon.
clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says
Damn it,
otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation,
That was Batman's
we got an
idea.
ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen
That was
shut.
Batman's idea.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive.
Oh,
as
good
I thought.
lord, I can't do anything.
I'm here to
right
prevent this
today.
incompetence in the future.
Incompetent? You what?
I gotta get a security detail on Mori while
That's
he's
it.
in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
From this moment forward, she's getting 24/7 bat
The
snark.
nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that
No more
puzzle.
pragmatic bats
This is
from me.
our town.
What?
We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Without any lube?
I thought you was gonna
All
bite
right,
your
Amanda.
head off for
I
a
see you.
second.
I'd like to see her try.
I see you, Amanda.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed.
Huh.
For your eyes only. If you catch my drift.
I kind
The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori.
Slang.
Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No. But it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's a help.
This makes me weirdly uncomfortable. Why am I cooperating? with
I'm
the
Gotham born
feds?
and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
You're talking to a guy in a bat
I
costume.
just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
Oh, okay.
I do have
Nothing
something
weird
I
about
want to
this.
ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy. You can't keep
Hey,
away.
whoa,
can
lady,
you?
whoa.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Whoa.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop's psych evaluations
Whoa.
to Riddler and stay out of my way.
I'm sorry.
The bat snark.
I didn't mean to pry.
There it is.
I think I know you a little better now.
Wow, that was better than I thought it was gonna be. He hit her with the 1-2.
I'll be
Oh
in
man,
touch.
your poor soul.
Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
I'm a 6'2" man in
get
a
me?
bat costume.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Better remember that. You best not, in the words of our president. Oh God, I just quoted someone. Oh God, oh no. Ah, gotta go take a shower. Oh, BRB. Okay, never mind. No, it's horrible. It's a good joke though. But no, seriously, Amanda Waller is gonna be a I don't know how to put it lightly. She's gonna be a very sandpapery figure, I can tell. Oh boy. I see a lot of things going south. I see a lot of things getting way more complicated than they need to be. There's too many cooks. Too many cooks in this kitchen, I say. Wait. He's not wearing the rest of the suit, though. So does that mean he just wore the helmet?
What
home?
an eventful evening.
That just happened?
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks,
No.
Al.
Nothing? Nobody?
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
What? Okay. Because, jazz.
I need something cool.
Smooth, you fool, smooth. He said cool. Ah, you hipster. Look at you with your gramophone. With the horn still on it.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get
Alfred,
to work.
I'm listening to smooth jazz right now, excuse you. Forget you, I'm not moving. Look, listen, do you hear that jazz? It's even better than casual bongos. It's got a, you know, it's pretty dope.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing
Does it have a
dangerous at all
microphone
so
in it?
far. Computer, run another
Things
scan.
for
I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It
Does
was
this mean that
worse after
Alfred's
my first
PTSD
tour of
comes in
duty.
the form of pragmatic storytelling?
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Alright. It's a good way to get to the main menu, as it were. Alright, let's see. Gotham Citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. It's a partnership. I totally forgot that I'd sworn to a GCPD Batman alliance in the last episode. How did I miss that? How did I forget that was a thing? Oh, I'm such a boob. Such a boob. The crime, you see, crime's down. Some on the city council aren't fans of it, but you know, what Batman's doing doesn't seem to be hurting anybody. All right, businesses are improving, the economy, the neighborhoods are getting richer. You know, some people don't like Batman, but that's par for the course. Some people don't like Spider-Man. You know, you just ignore those people because they're ridiculous. I mean, come on. You're in Gotham. I think it's pretty easy to tell who the criminals are. I do not care about the Gotham City stock market. I'm sorry. Harvey Dent. Oh, good lord. Harvey Dent's face. Oswald Cobblepot is a model prisoner. I love it. The man who briefly aligned himself with the terrorist organization Children of Arkham pleaded guilty to all charges against him earlier this year. He was sentenced to 40 years to be served in Blackgate. Observers and legal experts were surprised at Cobblepot's decision to forego a hearing in court, but from all accounts, he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. Well, I mean, he's like the little finger of Gotham. I feel like that's to be expected. It's definitely a thing. I mean, why wouldn't it be a thing? Of course, man. So we can get out on good behavior early. Listen, the man is 3 steps ahead of everybody. Good for you.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades.
Maybe not.
Try and level the playing field. Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when you orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
I do like these little brief snippets into Batman's brain. It might be a little bit... It might be a little, you know, it might be leaning towards the realm of boring. If I were to... I wonder how different this would be, you know, had I picked different things. I mean, you know, he's very warm. He seems very warm in a lot of these descriptions and in a lot of the wording of these little character bios. And I know they're influenced by everything we did in Season 1. So... Alright, that's nice, but I'll read it later. Sitting here on my Bat internet, my Bat Facebook.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
What? I have an eye, but cannot see. Who am I? I don't know, a needle? Yeah, see?
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Bollocks. What the hell?
Look at these strange grooves.
You know... Find something to use the disc with. Anybody have a dog? Suddenly I'm overcome with the desire to play Frisbee.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
See, I was gonna say, man, that's pretty on the nose. I mean, shit, the record player has a spotlight on it. I thought for a second, maybe it's a disc. He was like, these grooves.
A record needle.
Yep. He was like, these grooves. And then immediately I thought, oh yeah, phonograph, hey.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the
Citizens Against Monologuing.
Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
It is a little bit shrill. I don't understand it. It's like a
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning,
It's not like
Lucius.
a high-pitched frequency.
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
I hear a dog barking.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius.
All right.
Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Family names all day, every day. I'm happy about this. I'm very happy about this. Very happy. I forgot that was a Bat Corvette. Oh, my goodness.
Good hunting, Bruce.
I love that the most about this universe. It feels like the Batman universe, but it's different enough that it's consistently surprising. Just little things all over the place. And the fact that this is a Bruce of my, you know, of my own influence, you know, that also helps it along as well. A little bit of ego in there.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
My laundry.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Do you see?
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation.
Out of my face!
Sounds great.
Out. Dude. I don't even want to talk to you. You ousted me from my company under false pretenses and gave it to a criminal who then proceeded to run it into the ground.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your
feet on the desk too, Lucius?
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
Lucius, feet.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue.
Yes.
A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
And then it turns into a record.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
The door to your office is opening all by itself?
What?
Oh, I think that thing is a homing beacon.
Think fast.
Is that thing a homing beacon?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Really?
Hey, Bruce.
My God,
what happens
Tiffany.
when we live in Gotham.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. It's so hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
Excuse you.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves?
Oh no.
That's just weird.
Oh no.
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it.
Newest addition to the
It's
Batcave.
like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on? Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
That a microfiche.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack
there's
at
the
it.
vote of confidence
I can help you
right
get to
there.
the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so advanced?
Advanced. Whatever. I've got to
Man,
get back
that
to
was the dick
orientation.
answer.
Have fun scratching your heads.
Oh no.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold.
Well, as long as I have your
Into the
consent.
mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can
As long as
trust
you're
her.
cool with it, I just don't want to
anything
decide
like
the
you.
fate of
She's
someone
better
else's
than-
daughter, man. Look what happened to Barbara.
Okay, then...
Look at
Let's
what
give it a
happened to
shot.
Barbara.
Great.
Barbara ain't
Start
got no
thinking about how we
legs,
can
Lucius.
process
She ain't got no
something.
legs.
In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing?
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
Hold on, I gotta take
How's it
this.
going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
I can be.
What is it you want?
The agency recently
Aside
brought
from
me in
versus
to draft a
yams.
psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
Well, that
A
part
lot
of
of
me
things
went away with
happened
that
to you
little chunk
last
of my
year,
ear. See,
and
that's
not
where the
all of
cagey
them were
part is
good.
located.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay
shit.
in Arkham where you and John met and became
Oh,
friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Are you kidding me?
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
Okay.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Nope.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my lord. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
What is it?
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
What?
That I'm sorry I wasn't.
Throw it out the window!
Lucius.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius, no! Lucius, what? No! Why? Who? Why did this happen? No!
One killed and 14
No!
injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial
Why wouldn't you throw it out the window or put it in a safe or you don't have a bomb disposal thing? You're Lucius Fox!
Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
I'm so unhappy. Oh my god.
Oh God, Lucius. You were at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
Yeah.
To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain when my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
I love resentment, don't you?
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
My Batman says all the wrong things.
I know I shouldn't blame
you. My Batman is terrible.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
So,
Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell
Aren't
you
you glad
soon.
you didn't solve?
Just not here.
It's way too soon to say that, isn't it?
Why not?
It's not.
It's way too soon to say that. But it's kind of true.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it.
Yes.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Fuck!
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Fuck.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Oops. Well, damn it.
So
sorry, really.
So much for looking after her.
It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Just saying. He seems popular. Much beloved.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
What?
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you.
Does it?
There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor.
I don't remember promising you any favors, sir.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
A vital link in our chain has left us. And Matthew tells us...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. It just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that
We're a little bit too similar for my liking in this moment.
We've got the same taste.
Look at his face. I'm loving the framing of this scene.
I mean, know-it-all would never leave his hold.
One of them's slightly out of focus, another one of them is sharp.
You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Oh my god.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
Okay, I'll bite.
That's what
I gotta see where this is going. This is so surreal.
Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Sure thing,
Look,
asshat.
I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just...
This was the most disrespectful thing ever. Bruce, you just spent Lucius's funeral talking to a maniac. Talking about killing another maniac with a maniac.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCP.
Lucius is dead!
And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
I know I have my moments where I feel like it seems like I don't care, I can be heartless, or I'm like, yeah, you know, do the thing. I get that I have those moments at times, but you know, there's a line. I feel like my line is being a dick at my best friend's funeral by conducting an investigation while the final rites are being...
hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier.
So it doesn't matter, right?
Places like Wayne Tower start falling apart. Makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. And what happens? Someone bombs.
I know, right?
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
Like, damn, Bruce, man, that sucks. We should send Bruce like an edible arrangement or like a fruit basket.
You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's alone. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose.
Come on.
I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
You should. She's responsible for the movie Suicide Squad.
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Joe, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
I guess.
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you.
It's a good little bit of info.
She keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
He knows how to make an exit as well as an entrance, so I'll give it to him. Nicely done there, Bats. Nicely done. You did good, kid.
Home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
It's stuck!
No way to open
I don't know how we didn't see that coming.
Then how do we get out?
How did we not see that as even a remote possibility?
We go in.
After
How did we
you.
not know that was gonna happen? Oh God. It's probably the most predictable thing ever. And we walked right into it. Oh God. How much time do you have on your hands, Ed?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Right? It's the simple things in life.
Oh, God.
What's that? Oh, dude. Looks like he soiled himself. Okay.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
He's the one that thought I would be a douche, I think.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Maybe a gas? High frequency noise? Looks like he bled from
There's
his
some
ear,
hemorrhaging
yeah.
from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Oof. Yeah, I think it's something to do with that.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock. Or a sudden jolt.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Maybe he was electrocuted? I don't know, you got me, but it's looking pretty, I think grim is an understatement.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
This dome must be, insulated.
Damn it.
Way.
Me either.
Signal jammers built into the walls. What?
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
See, Batman, I know you're willing to throw yourself into the shit town. But are you sure you want to do this right now? Am I sure I want to do this? It's called a death chamber! Lord! Listen, I want to connect the shoe, though. Okay, never mind. I guess you have to connect him first. You gotta go boop. Or you gotta go missing fingers are connected to the death chamber. Somehow I'll be able to connect this to the death chamber. Can I connect it to the shoe? No. Okay.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Pretty sure that's connected to the sole of his shoe. Not the sole of his shoe, though.
The fingers were severed after he caught fire.
Oh, no. Connect the floor to the shoe. Not to the shoe?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
He's basically Jigsaw. I mean...
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Can I connect the shoe yet? Thank you!
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Alright, that's fine, but now we have to get into the fingers. Is this part of the game? Looks like a bunch of see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil little symbols.
Each one missing a different facial feature.
An eye, an ear, a mouth.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Okay.
There are blades inside.
Oh,
and a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Then how do we get from there to mind exploding?
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Okay.
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Yeah, she probably used him as bait. Then we kind of messed it up a little bit. I mean, at least everybody got away alive, but still.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
A little bit grim there, Jim. Makes me wonder who his mysterious benefactor is. Hope it's not the League of Shadows. I really hope it's not them.
Scratches on the monitor.
I was born in the dark.
The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye.
There should have been.
We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
But they wanted to turn me back into a Mexican.
I like his voice in Injustice. It's nice. The polarizing filter has been messed with. Oh, now that is interesting.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box.
You don't have a bat polarizer? What the hell, Batman? Really? Okay, so we need fireproof boots, slice-proof glove fingers, and we need our polarized bat lenses, and we can solve this puzzle easy peasy, easy effing easy. We got this. Going inside this thing or what? I feel like... What else is there to do at this point? Oh, I see. So we've got see, hear, and then speak.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great
Turn
tech.
that into something for himself. You go, Batman.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Batman, your mouth isn't heat resistant, though.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Rising, Batman.
Hurry the hell up. Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
The one with the ears.
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
The ears.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Oh shit. Thank you. I knew it was the freaking ears. How could it not be the ears? Batman, you could have done that this whole time.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
Thank you. It's a fucking missile! Close the safe!
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in.
Riddler, you douche-necks.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
I don't buy it for a second.
I don't give a damn what you think, Commissioner. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Holy fuck. I like this version of the Riddler. Indeed. I guess he'd be corny if he were robbing banks, so now he's basically Jigsaw.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Riddler loves playing mind games, Jim. This was one of them. Don't fall for it.
You expect me to buy that? You've never lied to me before. I don't like it. I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
You're my friend, Jim. I shouldn't have lied to you.
You're damn right. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. You don't want the connection getting out? Fine. But don't think lying did you any favors. Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
That must be the Scarecrow's mask.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. It sounded like he believed you, that Lucius Fox's death has nothing to do with the Batman. Still, Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
For a moment there, I didn't think he was gonna buy it. But I'm confident my secret is safe.
Well, he's too close for my comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion.
That's kind of raw, isn't it?
It puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
You got me, Bats. I don't know.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Wow. Well, I'm not sure sure they have a Jericho, but
Can
there's
you
pretty
block it?
vivid representation.
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred.
Indeed.
I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Nice, you can just noise gate it and then... ah!
Tower.
I love it, I love it, I love it.
Bruce!
Gotta keep trying. The two sounds have to be the same.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, never mind.
Bruce!
Well, that looks like reverse in reverse. I wish it would have been something clever like this. The patterns would have matched.
Tiffany.
Nope. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Darn it.
Dwayne.
This is Wayne.
Bruce.
Okay, there we go.
Bruce.
There's Bruce and... Bruce! Yeah.
Bruce!
Boosh. Okay, that's... Did that work?
Bruce.
The waveforms match.
Oh, he's so happy.
Tower. Tiffany.
Isn't that it? Yep.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
That's useful.
Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
Was it the
What
Jetsons
for?
house?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them.
Who invited that creature?
Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
That's loyalty, son.
Unknown contact.
I bet it's John.
What is it?
Yep.
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
See, Alfred's face pretty much said everything.
Actually, it sounds like he's keeping his
We
word.
didn't even need to add to that. That was it.
Maury, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
Emoticons.
Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
That's just great. That's great for all the right reasons.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
I trust John and all, but I don't know. I saved Mori's life as Batman, though. He may be more likely to talk to me than Mabel. Yeah, I think I'll talk to him.
Mori's a businessman.
He lost 2 fingers.
Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand...
I think I'm gonna go as Batman.
Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Oh, thanks. What a little layer of guilt. Why can't I go to Mori as Batman? He knows Batman saved him. You'd think I would have just done that. I hate these choices. Yeah, you know, I have these moments where I'm Batman, but I really don't feel like beating someone to smithereens today.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Can't be good if you a rock and crab sandwich. Besides, I think I want to, you know, preserve my relationship with Gordon. Okay.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Well, it's a good thing he's known for frequenting that particular casino, I swear.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
Indeed.
No time to waste.
Indeed, Alfred. I'm sorry for traumatizing you. I thought you could handle it, but I forget, man. You're like 90.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
He just ordered 3 drinks
Good
in
evening,
German.
Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner. Or maybe you do. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
This Bruce Wayne character
A chartered
is
plane
shady.
waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price.
I don't know if he can be trusted.
All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
I don't know about all that.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget!
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
I'm the most morally questionable Bruce Wayne imaginable. Oh my goodness, how did I do that? Lulled him into a false sense of security and then BLAP! No honor among thieves, unfortunately. I think he would have learned that in criminal school.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Poor fool.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent. What's your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really...
We found him.
Hey. You and your boss...
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
She's about to...
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Too. And it's hard to...
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
The agency has a history of terrible decisions.
A good spot for cover.
Has been on my heels far too long. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
I'm sitting here like, wait, how do I move? How does this work? Come on!
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Holy bats!
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
What about the other one?
Thanks, Batman.
Grapple hook.
Are you all right?
This just keeps getting better and better.
Oh God, not more.
Something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer. Or click, click, click!
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you!
Please, no!
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I didn't want to kill her, man.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Question time is over.
What are you doing? Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick, but I had backup on the way. You're still going to die, just like everyone else who spars with me. You think you beat me? I'll show you! Nah! Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. Can't be happening!
Soccer kick! Oh. I dare you. Oh, if you get up from that. Nope. Nope, it's over. He died. Riddler's dead. We killed
Batman,
the Riddler.
Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Well, not indirectly.
Thank
but
you,
I mean,
Batman.
if you really want to think about
Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
Seriously. No. No. That kick. Why does he even still have a nose?
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you,
Feels like
Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
But you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling. I wouldn't know what to say either. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. My My comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it.
Can I kick him in the face again?
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
What? What?
They broke the pact.
The pact?
What? Okay, so the Riddler's dead. Awesome. What? The pact? Did the Joker just kill the Riddler? There goes the evidence. There goes the evidence.
Lock the ship down. And radio for more medics.
Disappear, please. No, he's not gonna disappear. Got that alliance going. He doesn't have to run from the police anymore.
Riddler, is he?
Yeah, he's pretty.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess.
Mama, no.
Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn
But
minute.
I can see now that that was a mistake.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon.
Awful.
I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
All of this has gone so pear-shaped.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
The fuck? I love that I made the Joker hopeful. All these people, I made all of these people terrible. All of these people are terrible now, except at least Gordon turned out good. Omitting certain truths. No? Wow, I love how that was an even split. Some of us are just like, man, F this dude. Slap. It's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. I didn't mean to let him die. I'm a terrible Batman. Oh man, that was butt. Oh no. That was fun though. That was fun. That was a nice first episode. It laid some pretty good groundwork between all of the characters. Established some pretty clear and interesting storylines for Gordon, John Doe, Lucius, Rip, Lucius's daughter. It planted seeds for an interesting number of episodes. And again, I gotta say, geez, Telltale, please. I don't understand Telltale. How'd you take all of these familiar characters and elements and put them in brand new situations that are unpredictable? The Riddler's dead! Oh my goodness, I can't take it. This is season 2. And apparently anything can happen. It's like Game of Thrones out here. man. But that was pretty awesome. No, Telltale, no.